So I have 5 questions here that have been emailed in or DM'd via LinkedIn, and they are all from mortgage brokers and financial advisors. So I'm going to get these questions answered for you right here so that you can learn how to optimize your social media profiles and generate leads. So here we go. First question, which social media platform is best for financial leads? Okay, so you need to use apps like Vouched For, Unbiased, but from a social media perspective, the best place to network for business is, of course, LinkedIn, but also Facebook. You need to have a business Facebook page as well, and you need to be part of forums and groups to be able to talk to people who may be looking for your services. Question 2, what's the best type of content to post as a mortgage broker? And they also say the subject can be a bit dry and it feels repetitive. Okay, so here's my 3-2-1 rule for you that you can implement straight away, and it's going to be very easy. So you're going to do 3 posts per week that are educational. So they're about products, your services, mortgages, pensions, investments, equity release, but you want to give the educational piece about it. So for example, if you're a self-employed high income earner, here's what you could be doing to make more tax efficient investments. Or if you are over 55, here are the financial options for you to expedite your retirement. So you want to give your value, give value, value, value. Don't keep it from them. Don't be selling. So that's a way to post educational content. Number 2, you're going to post 2 personal professional posts per week. That is new recruit in your team, or the office dog, or hey, we've just had our offices done, they look great, or you can find us on the high street. So they are casual, personal, but still related to your business. And then once a week, this is the really hard one that you need to try really hard, because without this secret ingredient, it's like making a cake without eggs or making a cake without flour. So the last ingredient is you want to post 1 very personal post per week. So that will be something like your why, your family, your first day in business versus your 100th day in business, or your 10-year anniversary and what that means to you. All this kind of stuff that gives people that it shows them that personality, that side, not just about 95% mortgages. Okay, moving on to question 3. Where is the best place to find fresh content ideas? The first place is Google. So if you start typing the beginning of the question that your customer has, or, pensions are, and let Google finish that for you, that's the top. This is top stuff, guys. Like, this is the top ranking content on Google that customers are searching for. So if you know what's ranking highly on Google, then you can create your own version of that. Another place to get content ideas is industry publications like Mortgage Strategy or Financial Reporter. What are they talking about? Now, do not repost everything that they're posting about. Don't just share. Actually make your own original content. So if Mortgage Strategy says, here are the top 10 areas in the UK that you want to invest in, don't just reshare it. Create your own video, your own article, your own picture with a text to say, these are the top 10 areas in the UK as seen in Mortgage Strategy that are best to invest in. So make your own original content. And the final missing link, the final top tip to find fresh content ideas is ask your customers. What do they come to you with? What problems do they bring to you and want help with? Whatever they say, that very next day, get into your office, go into the cupboard underneath your staircase at home and create a video to create the answer to that question. Do I have to be on TikTok? No, unless you're trying to attract Gen Z, millennials, then you probably do need to be on TikTok. But if you're not trying to attract that generation, then you can get away with just, LinkedIn, Facebook. And final question is, do you think it's better to be on all platforms to reach a wider audience? No. Number one, all platforms, all at the same time, it's just going to be too much to manage and handle in any one time. And number two, if you're talking about being on all platforms at the same time to attract a wider audience, what that tells me, what's going through my mind is, number one, you don't have a niche. So you don't know what your ideal customer actually really looks like because you just want them all. And number two, you want them all, and therefore you're trying to be all things to all people. And when you're trying to be too generic and you're all things to all people, nothing sticks. So if you are an expert in your game and in your field, then you will know exactly what your ideal customer looks like, and they'll be able to find you a lot better. So I hope that's answered your questions. And if you have any more questions, I will do this on a monthly basis where I will give answers out in public to your questions. So if you are a financial advisor, mortgage broker, if you are a network or a lender and you would like more support with social media and how to generate leads on social media, then send your questions in and I will get them answered.